Well, I fear. Oh yeah, a fear-mongering radio. A Friday night afternoon fear-mongering radio before we go to Chanhassen, the VFW, and my last weekend at the other airport, J.O.B. She tried to convince me today, and I'm like, no. She asked me why, and I had to explain it, and I had wrote it out. When you got trespassed, that just showed how ignorant and how arrogant it can be. We pass the piss test, we do the information on Monday, and we jump in the truck on Saturday morning at 4 o'clock in the morning to make some more high-value targets. No, we're backing up the pilots. Now that behavior, the difference between a pilot and a plane, the plane stops whining when it lands. Anywho's, yes, this is fear-mongering radio. It's Cowpote, or Cowboy or Jeff. We're from the great state of Minnesota, the land of 10,000 about a couple. It's the 26th day of the 9th month of the 2025 year. Christmas season is a little under 40 days, give or take, before you can start officially begging for money on this video platform. This isn't audio on the video platform. We are commercial, music-free, sponsor-free podcasting. We have music in the background, but I don't ask for any gear. No one sends me anything. I got $115 in my PayPal from Sprocker today. So boom, I'll go to the lights. The monthly behavior from audio podcasting over there. It beams out to plenty of countries. Let my people go. Brazil and a whole bunch of people that all come in. It's the usual such suspects of the behaviors of fear-mongering radio. We always appreciate everybody that comes in over on YouTube. We have strict instructions from Sue Ellen. Must be about an hour show to save a troll. Watch the rest of the lovely and talented quarterback thing. What's his name? Called me when we were talking. And I said, I'm not doing fear-mongering. We talked a little bit. KC Grits, he's got his own cooking show here on the show after he started to complain that he didn't get good enough home. We just went walking around over the Minnesota River today for this channel. We had the time of our lives. Yeah, United States, Australia, United Kingdom, Germany, Sweden, South Africa, Dominican Republic, New Zealand, Canada, China, Ireland, Japan, and let my people go, Luxembourg, Netherlands, and Russia. Oh, the states are rolling. California, New York. You guys are big up there. Brooklyn in California. Sacramento twice. Nevada, Beatty. Orlando, Bay Beach. Texas, Tuporta, Eye of the Devil. Jim Schuler, Monkey Beat. Austin. New Mexico's Albuquerque. Michigan, Sterling Heights. Bear exposure has been exposed. South Carolina, Spartansburg. Alabama, Getaway. Sweet Home, Alabama, Indiana. And also in the middle, Missouri, New London. But I appreciate all the IPs. We appreciate everybody that comes into the show. And we appreciate probably be out tomorrow. Tonight, I've got the Stalker 101, Mr. Hirsch. We'll talk about him on here too as well. Stalking Sarasota Timmy, but I stalk freedom. I stalk the working class. Remember 1939, September 1st, when one was supposed to end all wars, Hitler and the brown shirts stormed in to Poland, kicked off World War II. We got dragged in by Japan. We had to storm the beaches, sacrifice a lot of men to get there, snap the necks across and free the Jews. Remember the Holocaust had happened, right? Hedge to head, house to house, we finally, when Japan pulled us in, and they capitulated and surrendered on September 2nd, 1945, ended hostilities of World War II. Hitler took his own life as a coward that he was. Didn't fight to the death. I've never served our military men in the armed forces, but I would if I need to. Red Dawn, if I always said. Forgotten War, Vietnam, 52,000 plus. A lot of collateral damage in all the wars. Afghanistan War, Altering Freedom, Desert Storm, Men and Women in Blue, God Bless the Working Class. Balls the size of ovaries the size of oak trees. Who are these brave men and women? Air Force, Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant Marine, Coast Guard, in and on even for things to this country. I appreciate it every single day I get out of bed, but I can breathe. I can see, I can hear, I can walk, I can talk. We have the time of our lives. Appreciate keeping that freedom free. Sacrifice at the altar of freedom. Those white stakes I see at the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport glow in the dark in the winter. I see the bloodshed they've done. I appreciate up in Randall, Minnesota, where her father and mom are buried. He was a Navy man. He served well in World War II. My next door did. My nephew is a Marine. My brother was a Marine. My uncle was a Marine. World War II. My grandfather was a Marine. World War I. Like a cop called a crackhead. You made good choices. People are dying in the oceans and the seas to come here for freedom. I don't run with poor people. I don't. I'm poor. I don't run with people that hurt their children or their spouses. My dad told me, you are who you run with. Make good choices. Know the difference between choice and mistake until you fix what you're doing and you continue to say, I made a mistake. No, you made a poor choice. Line, then a line now, my mom would say in the court of law. Would you shower in the shower of Penn State? Oh, I would not shower in the shower of Penn State. A young man was bun raped by Sandusky. He will come out in a pine box, execute these people, chop their heads off, and send their souls to hell. Catholic Church burned the ground. Pope of Pedophilia Entertainment Incorporated. P stood for Penn State, not Joe Paul. We call it Pedophilia University. Until all the church burned the ground, the Boy Scouts, people, public hangings every Sunday for people that do that kind of behavior. I have no time for it. You shouldn't either. If you see something, say something. About good choices is, you women, you carry the groceries when he pumps you full. You don't put a condom on like this. Become a Dave 25 Sports, going to court today and back in court on the 31st day of October. I did it over on the Adventure Channel. Calls me all the time. Bitch, please. Let me bitch, please. Prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, and needle penis. I want children. Prevent unwanted pregnancies. Put a condom on. I appreciate that. I really do. That's all you gotta do. This will be out tomorrow on 27th day. About 3 o'clock. If you want to listen to some crazy woman, wonder how she is doing her begathon tonight. Out there at Death Alley. Give the hustle love. Another good choice is don't drink and drive. Call someone, murder someone. Pick up the phone. That's all we're asking. Pick up the phone and say, hey, too much to drink. Call KC Grits. Call Karl. Call Stuart. Call Sarasota Tim. Just call somebody. Remember, always read, travel, and meet people. You'll live a good life. If YouTube's your only outlet and you're a stalker, well, grown-ass man, not my fault. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to the audio version, the video platform. Like I said, I agree with a guy from Google one day, back and forth. No, it's not a video, it's an audio. The food's talking right now. You don't see me in my convertible, spitting, I guess, mumbling. You hear me talking to you. If you're blind, you can hear me. Imagine what I'm doing. All I have is my shorty shorts on. No shirt, no service. Here in the studio, lights are off. All I see is Cowpote. Stu Ellen's left. Bosco the Costco kitty's downstairs. Both dogs have left. And I folded all the laundry. Left work early. Did some video of this channel down by the old Minnesota. Had the time of my life. Did a cooking open face burger hot dog one that will be coming out. I'm going to do a steak one on that same grill to prove that it's a good steak. Because if your hero, Sarasota Timmy, so it wasn't good enough. 57 sauce and ketchup together, we'll throw on that grill. We'll cook it like a real man. But anyways, welcome. It's going to be a short show. Usually we do 90-minute shows, save chows. It's too bad my boy can't call the show. Morning. She's my weather girl. Oh, Howard. What's her name for Howard Stern? She could be my weather girl. Have her call in. Morning. How's the weather? Mighty Python can call the show. Oh, yes, the haters have a new stalker. I'm going to call him Egghead. Mr. Egghead or Mr. Potato Head, whatever you want to call this man. Stewie Hirsch. Sitting in his portable little house, loner that he is, tagged me in the video. Yes, I smoke cheap cigars, and I spit. I'm point and shoot. But I put out content for both channels, the Adventure Channel, and I have the time of my life. A grown-ass man of his behavior, just like Lion Screw 1 said today, he's learned his lessons not to say where he's at. Wandering Gypsy is going back to that place in Arizona. She said that the other day in a video. So if you want to go see her, you can. Quartzsite, she said she's going to. Wants to work and make gur. She makes no money on YouTube, so that's what she has to do to replenish her savings. So he was, I said in the video, I showed somebody that pudding he made. Someone said, at work, like someone took a crap and they put food coloring in there and mixed it together. That's what his saying. I'm like, yeah, well, the guy claims he was a cook. I'm not saying the best cook, but he's a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man. Cruising around, stalking Sarasota Tim. I get it. Oh, I have Alaska one, Gateway. Thank you, Alaska. The gateway drug, right? So he was, far away from the camera. He's new to the game. See, the problem with him now, he's gotten the gateway drug shot of adrenaline. He's getting views. Doesn't know the history of Sarasota Tim in the golf club, which I joked around with Bear Exposure. Our boy privatizing his videos again. He's right back at it again, having the time of his life. Yeah, he privatized his channel again. Likes to play that game. That's fine. Let him. We all know he's dead. It's just simply fake news with him. What it is. Up there in Michigan, the clone. But this Stuart guy stalking Timmy, and he will knock on that door. He's a loner who discovered YouTube and says, wait a minute, dude. Who's this Sarasota Tim? I don't care you get DoorDash or not. wherever Blindviews lives. So I drive through his town. If I did, because I'm going somewhere, hey, I drove through his town, stopped at the gas station, some gas. I was going to stop by, but didn't have time. But when I'm not in the first place, I don't all of a sudden roll through his neighborhood because I know where he lives and film it.
Yeah, there's Blindviews, man. He's going to Costco with his. There's Blindviews in the wild, man.
Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? Oh my Jesus Christ! I don't care what he says or anybody says. But the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The excuses. This moron. Let me see what the first day. What time I got to be in tomorrow? Let's see. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I can F off. Perfect. Not until 4:20. Perfect. But they've known to change it. All right. But we'll have the time of our lives. That's what we'll do. Can't wait. It's one more weekend at that cesspool place. She's so mad at me. She literally texts me daily. Are you sure? I'm sure. Sorry, girl. It's the way she goes. Bitch, please. It's the way she goes. But yeah, this conehead, whatever you want to call him, he's a piece of work. It's just hilarious. He was whining about me, and it was like, I put effort in my videos, man. I drive. Yeah, I smoke cheap cigars. That's what I do, dudes. Brownies. What I do. But it's kind of, it's bizarre to, because you're a DoorDash, you're going to boogie around and look for somebody. I just think that's awful strange. Gold Hirsch, he talked about New York Daniel, who, is harmless, but he's a piece of work, It's what he is, New York Dan. And he stalked him too as well. He drove all the way down. But if you're going to tell people where you're at, Sarasota Tim, you're going to get these loners, like these two idiots, the dimwit and egghead. It's what's going to happen, man. Mr. Potato Head. That's what you're going to get. He's going to cruise around, look for it, because he wants to be part of the hater group. Morning. Is going to be very upset that someone's moving in on her boyfriend. Mighty Python will talk about it too as well, because they all watch Blindviews. The leader of the brown shirts. We'll bring that up. He'll whine and piss and moan, complain and whine. The brown shirts down in Florida. Bear him exposure, be exposed. He loves to shut down his channel for a while. That's what he does. But he never stops watching in the she shed. He's listening right now after the fact. How you doing, sweet cheeks? The she shed. He capitulated to his wife for being a gay man, and there's nothing wrong with that. But he was taken up by the gay mafia, and now it's a fake bear of exposure. Thinner. A little more chirper, whining, pissing, and moaning. He's still around. I went out to watch him be buried. Funeral. Paid my respects to the young man. It's the way she blows. always sucks when you lose a friend. But when Barium Exposure passed away, that was one less person I have to fight with on YouTube. We always say when some creator dies, it sucks, since a few have died. But it's one less person I have to fight for space in this very big, very small space. Once they're not around, then guess what? I find new roads. But his cooking video, the first one he did, you couldn't see a damn thing. I had my cooking, but you could see me cook. You can see what I'm looking at. It's on the fly. The friends, it looked like someone pooped in a bucket and put yellow tie-dye in there or something. Didn't look very appetizing. Not to make great food myself, but I feel sorry for this guy, loner. Living in a camper. Found new dude, doesn't play golf, doesn't have any friends. Now he's going to chase glory to God. Going to taste Sarasota Tim haters. Fight amongst them all. Egghead. Potato head, whatever you want to call him. Stalking 101. He will knock on that door. He will call, and he will call. Oh, yes. He will knock. He likes Sarasota Tim. He goes, I just want to be able to make a comment down below. I love you, Sarasota Timmy. I love you and I want to talk to you. I want to bust your balls. I want to be part of your inner circle, Sarasota Timmy. It's me, Stewie. It's me, Potato Head Stewie. I'm stewing over you. I'll bake you an apple pie or lemon meringue pie, and we'll break bed and do a video together. It's me, Stewie. And we talked about me. And then we did this. And then all of a sudden the lights flickered and we were naked together. All of a sudden I capitulated to Timmy. Then Barium Exposure came in. And we got airtight. Me and Barium. It was epic. He took me to new heights. I got to be with Timmy. It was epic behaviors. That's what we did. We had the time of our lives. Oh, yes. That's what we always do. We have the time of our lives. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Stewie's here. Timmy, I'm at the door. I want to come over by Melissa Etheridge. I want to come over. Timmy, I'll cook you a nice homemade meal. I'll make you a turkey Sammy. Mix you some tang. We can turn the lights down low and you can capitulate and sign me an autograph. And can I get a picture with you? You're my favorite YouTuber. You're my favorite YouTuber. And I want to be with you. Maybe we can invite Cowpote. Barium Exposure, the Clone Down, or New York Daniel. Or maybe we can blindviews. The one who likes to plagiarize. I don't think he's done an apology on it. Has he? Has he apologized for stealing someone's content and idea? I don't think he has he? I don't think so. I think it's kind of sad and embarrassing. And embarrassing, but embarrassing. but he hasn't. Nude Mara responds to missing Vin allegations. So she does a video. Good for her. Bingate. We'll see if blindviews will talk about. Because he gave us a quick update on people, I guess. We need to know about other people from when he's on his, he got his, because remember, blindviews. Remember, he got his visa reinstated from the hunch. Donald J. Convicted rapist, convicted felon, adjudicated rapist, and of course, a draft dodger who has flat feet, who can play a hell of a lot of golf. And they're summoning all the generals to Washington. That's not somebody that everyone's going to be there. That's nice. Embarrassment. Yeah, blindviews refuse to give her credit. But a lot of the brown shirts don't care, don't understand what he's talking about in the first place. Liz amazing. The way it is. Piss and moan. Morning! I don't know what is she doing these days. Mighty Python! What is she doing these days? Anybody know? I mean, she does these, why don't she do these 90-minute, sitting in her chair and whining about her boyfriend? Because I guarantee it, I've always said, morning! My baby girl, if she could have her way and get bent over by Sarasota Tim, she would do it. Miss Vicky would. If blindviews could have lunch with Sarasota Tim, or Tater for that matter. Speaking of Tater, I was watching this crushing. They grind up. All kinds of stuff. In this Boston, just like taters. Bring it in. It looks fine. Gotta be cool as hell. Buy it, make it into a playhouse. Exact one he is. You say, guess what? I'll take it. You bring it to your area. You put it on a concrete thing. Take the tires off of it, the engine, and take the engine tranny out and put it on there, concrete thing. And if you want to I didn't take anything off, like the anything metal off. You just lift it up, just put it back down, and take anything off you don't need. And there was also a public bus. It was cool as hell. The bus just got torn, pillar to post and post to pillar. It was cool. I was watching how they crush things, they crush it and they make it in a box. It's hilarious. The boss was just like taters. Just ripped it. Then another one where they ripped apart a bulldozer. That was unbelievable. Like, oh my goodness, just tearing that thing pillar to post and post to pillar. My good Lord. Yeah, blindviews, plagiarizing, no one really cares. The brown shirts, he's hanging out, and two balls to say Gulf of America or Gulf of Mexico, too gutless. He's ballless. Ace Frehley, rode hard, put away wet. No one cares. It is what it is. Let's call Karl. Let's see if Karl's in the building. We'll call Karl. Karl. We're going to see if Karl's in the building.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Stewie show. Stewie, the stalker.
Stewie the stalker.
Yes, Stalking 101. I got a separate video coming out, him, a special one. I'm going to call him Egghead, or I'm going to call him Potato Head, whatever. But I got called out by him, and I smoke cheap cigars and I spit. Yeah, that's what I do.
By Stuart.
Yeah, he was. I don't put any time into my videos. I'm straight. Yeah,
I saw that one.
I'm like, yeah, I spit. I'm not going to smoke nice cigars. I smoke my cigars. I get it. And his that cookie one he did, I showed that to a guy at work, and he goes, he's a pretty good cook, and he goes, it looks like someone pooped into a bucket, mixed it up, and put yellow dye in there.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
Well, you and I are cooks. He's a chef.
yeah, I get it, but it was supposed to be impressed. I'm like, okay. But
I don't.
but I just this stalking.
Stuart, it's just, cooks are getting good food out quick.
Right. He's just, the stalking is hilarious. Let's drive through Walmart. It just blows me away. Following him around, and it's just. I was talking to a Casey Grits on the phone yesterday because I did do a show yesterday, and he called me and we were chatting, and he goes, he will knock on that door. He will. In the video today, I'm just busting balls. Well, I bust your balls. You bust my balls. That's busting balls. If he wants to talk to Timmy, then get a troll account and be a white hat. You know what I'm saying? Get a troll account and go over there and suck his dick. Okay? But it was just like he was crying because he couldn't talk to his hero.
Yeah, it's you think he would have just kind of watched how everything went before he started going off on things. But he got New York Dan down as a special kind of kid.
Well, yeah, duh. He talks slower than me and you do in a drunken stupor,
Well, I don't really notice because I listen to him at 2 times speed.
Yeah, I listened to one where halfway through New York Daniel when he bitched about me, and then I saw the title and he talked about it, and he said, it's real slow. I stopped after about 10 minutes because it was just, he doesn't get to his point. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this guy now is the it thing, and you know what? This new guy, he has gotten the adrenaline for views, so that's why he's going to do it. You'll see him doing more. Because he's getting the adrenaline of getting views. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a new channel, so YouTube's going to kick him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's got the adrenaline that I've got all these views. And yeah, I spit, I chew cigars, and I cook, I do audios, and I eat on screen. That's what I do. That's what I do. So you're not telling me something I don't already do, and I get it. I'm not going to be smoking expensive cigars. Are you kidding me? I mean, come on, man. Yeah, bad enough it cost me $20 for 2 packs. I mean, I went down to the river today and walked around, did about 6 videos for this channel. Took 2 hours off and had a good time walking down by the Minnesota River.
Yeah.
It's like. The guy was just hilarious, man. He couldn't pronounce Cowpote, which I'm not surprised. He's too stupid, So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, except with him going off, he's got a good start. He's got a nice trailer, got a motorcycle. He's trimming down so he doesn't have to keep working an 80-hour week.
Who?
This chef guy, the Stuart.
Okay, Stewie.
Yeah, Stewie.
But I think he's a loner in my mind, because he's just, anybody who's going to stalk a guy like that is a loner. I think he wants to meet Sarasota Tim. And busting balls, I get that. I worked in the restaurant business. Yeah, we bust each other balls while I worked to relieve pressure. We'd say something gay to each other or something like, move your tight little ass, and you'd spank it as you walked by. You know what I'm saying? We would do that.
They all have something in common. Johnny Vegas, JJ, Stuart.
But
they think they're going to be friends with him. He can't be friends with somebody.
No, it's about money. Again, it's just like your plagiarizer of blind views. He knows who gives him money. Miss Vicky does. That's why he always hearts her stuff. He hearts people who pay him money.
And if you want to hang out with them, it's all good and fine, but you got to pay for it.
You're damn right. You better bring him food. You better bring him something. You better get something, because I remember there's a guy one day, an African American gentleman on Blog Talk. I called into his show and I said I was live. He was so mad that he was on my show. I don't come on shows for free, because he was so pissed that he was on my show. I called into his show to say, I'm on my show. We're talking. He goes, what? He was so mad that he was on my show that he wanted me to send him money because he was so pissed off. Like, shut up. He expected people to pay for him to come on the show. that he was somebody special, you know. Yeah, that's how Tim is. That's how he is. You're not, and I get it. I mean, he thinks he's somebody. If this Stewie guy really wanted him, then fine, give him money. If you want to pay to see this guy, Tim would take. If I was giving him money tomorrow, let's say I sent him $100 a month, and hey, I'd send him an email. Hey man, I'm going to be in your area. He'd be like, sure, come on by, Jeff. And I came. I took him out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Put gas in his truck. Oh God, I'd be his buddy forever. But then if I continued to talk to him for 2 or 3 more weeks, but no money, he'd cut me off because, well, where's my money? Where's my appearance? It's an appearance fee, right? You were on Survivor, right? Santa Claus. Let's just say you're on Survivor, okay? And you're one of the top. People loved you, and they want you to come to like a meet and greet. You're gonna want an appearance fee, right? You know, you're gonna want.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. He wants an appearance fee. So this, I guarantee you, this guy will knock on his door, because he busting balls is trolling when on YouTube. Okay, that's trolling on here. Okay, that's what it is, and I get it. You know, I again,
busting balls is like KC Grits and Old Man Nation and what we do. You know.
Yeah. I just saw Liz Amazing had a video that they responded back to the Kamar about the VIN thing. They responded back on that VIN drama. Yeah. So Mr. Plagiarizer, we'll see what he says about that. So it was interesting.
It's crazy though that he can be out all that money.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable, man. What happened to these people because of Von Maur? That's BS. I can't believe any government would let them do that. I can't believe any company would say you let a company put it on a piece of paper. Everyone should have a VIN on the truck, on the car. Everyone. I don't understand that. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Why? But that's just classic big business and BS. But you know, it's just
and like she said, you know, it's riveted into the frame.
Speaking of stalking,
in a car, there's like 7 bins,
right,
in different places.
Correct. Speaking of stalking, I was listening to he returned up to see his video. What the hell is his name again? It's the Lions crew who likes to stalk Carol and RV, right? He said that I've learned not to say where I'm at because I'll be gone. People come and see me and knock on my door and leave a note. And he goes, even though I'm a YouTuber, I expect some reason of privacy. I'm like, bingo. It was funny how he said it. What's going on with Sarasota Tim? And what's her name is going, Wandering Gypsy. I listened to her a little bit today through it, and she is going to go down to, what's that place in Arizona? What's that place down there? She's going down. She's going to go down there so you can sell stuff. She's going to be there. So she's staying there so people can go see her, buy her stuff. But it was pretty funny. He goes, hey, I get it. I learned my lesson. Yeah, and Wonder Hussy is too. She would tell where she was camping for 2 weeks, and people would show up. She's learned her lesson, and so has he. He goes, just because I'm a YouTuber, I still need my privacy. And I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. We're going through with Mr. Stalker, Mr. Potato Head right now. Videotaping him in a Walmart, watching him leave. That's just weird in my mind, you know. And I think New York Daniel is pissed because you know, all of a sudden now he's the main stalker, you know. But I thought that was kind of hilarious.
I don't know. I don't see the need for a meet and greet at the YouTube level. I mean, yeah, to become a rock star or a movie star or something like that.
But he's a loner. This Stewie guy is a loner, and he's in
Star Wars or Star Trek.
Oh God, those people are. If you were in Star Wars, you would be people. I was listening to a guy one day, and he was in some show, right? And he's a villain or something. People on the street will walk up to him and yell at him for his. He goes, listen, I was just a character. I didn't write my thing. They'll yell at him. You know what I'm saying? Because they get so involved with the character. Instead of saying, hey, I loved your character, man. Did a good job. Appreciate it. And you move on. You don't start belittling them. I mean, people will do that. And then they go to these Star Trek conventions and they act like these people are gods. Like the
Yeah,
Lost.
just like movie stars where they'll want them to repeat a line instead of the movie.
It's like, shut up. It's just people, you walk up and you, like Dan Aykroyd, I'd love to walk up and go, man, I love you and Drive Miss Daisy. You should have got a Academy Award, and I'd love you to blue pill all your movies. I appreciate you done. You gave me some great memories. Shake his hand. If I get a picture, if not, and say thank you for some great laughs. And that's it. If John Candy was still alive, I'd go, hey, John Candy, loved you as a character in these movies. You know what I'm saying? You shake their hand and go, thanks, John. And then you walk off and you give your thanking to him. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit to walk, hey, John, can you say this? Can you say that? You know, it's like, come on, man. You walk up and thank him for a memory. But, this guy will, he wants it both ways. He just can't understand it. He doesn't understand. You want access to Tim, you're going to want, this idiot, this potato head is going to have to give money. Because once the money drives up, then guess what? Tim wants nothing to do with it. Well, the way I understand it, the way he works. You know, like the Wonder Hustle.
And since he's already started communicating with the haters, Tim won't have anything to do with it.
Correct. Yeah. So
he can't trust him.
But it was just kind of funny how he's whining about it. I'm like, what are you whining about? It was just kind of hilarious when how he was whining about it. It's like, you know, I want to talk to Timmy. I want to communicate. It was just like, oh my God, then get a troll account and start one, and then be a white hat and just be nice. Yeah. And buy him a coffee once in a while, and you'll be able to talk to him then on a regular basis in the chat room. If you buy him a coffee and give him, because I think you can give money in the chat room, can't you? And can you give him a thank you right there in the chat, right there on the messages?
I mean, I just tell him you don't want to meet him.
I know, because he's going to expect money. He's not, unless you got lucky and bumped into him. I happen to be in Florida, let's just say. I'm at a Walmart, and I walk by, I go, hey, Sarasota Tim, nice to see you. And that'd be my thing. I'd say, hey, you guys, guess who I saw in Walmart yesterday? Sarasota Tim. That'd be about it. I don't need to film it. Maybe I could do a picture, but I'd be going to move on. I'll go, hey, Sarasota Tim, oh my God, you're the YouTuber, oh my God. You know, I mean, I saw Carpeg at State Fair like 4 years ago. I pointed at him, shook my head, and he walked right by me. I saw the Daily Woo at the Mall of America walking down American Boulevard. I honked my horn, and as I drove by him, I saw Wonder Hussy in the Strip one day. No big deal. It's like, hey, there's Wonder Hussy, you know? It's just when YouTube. I think he found YouTube and found this group, and then knew where he was, and now he just wants to be his buddy. But he realized you got to pay to play. Would you not agree?
Yeah,
you got to pay.
And Tim doesn't want any competition, and that's what that guy would be: is competition. He's living the Timmy lifestyle.
Yep.
But he's actually doing it.
Mm-hmm. That's how Mark did a video on him, to him. He doesn't know the history. I've learned the history as I went along. The golf club's behavior. Your boy Bear Exposure hit his channel again, which I'm not surprised. He does that all the time. He hit it again, you know. It's what he does, you know.
He's a wackadoodle dude.
Yeah, he's just, you know, he's the capitulation. He can't handle it, you know. The fake Bear Exposure who's dead, you know. It's in the she shed, pissing and moaning, you know, whining, and, you know, New York Dan, this or that, and, you know, this guy realized New York Dan's an idiot, so it's what it is.
He could be funny if he just let it go.
Yep.
Yeah, just let loose.
He won't. He can't.
He owned up.
You talked about me, and then you talked about me.
Yeah.
You know. You talked about me, Karl. Yeah, I gotta go. I do paper for that job on Monday, and then I start next Saturday.
Yeah, that's cool.
So she called me today, and I'm like, no, I'm not. You know, I'm done on Sunday. You know, so I'm not going to stick around.
Yeah, I'm on my way back from the suburbs of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Was at the largest junkyard I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they were driving around with Caterpillar skid loaders with big, huge forks on them.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of moving the cars around or starting them up or whatever, they just put the skids on them, lifted them up, and dropped them on people's trailers.
Oh, really? I was
They
watching.
didn't have time to be like starting the car and doing this. And some cars wouldn't work anyway.
I was watching a crushing videos and the grinding. It was a bus, just like Tater's bus, identical to his bus, and they push it in there, and it was a perfect bus. Just by whatever, be a great bus to buy, make it into like a man cave. But they just crushed. I mean, they ripped it apart, pillar to post, and then it was hilarious. They just tear. And there was another a city bus backed it in there, and they just started tearing it up. Then another one where they tore up a bulldozer. They did one rep, just tear. But it was interesting. They tore that bus apart. It was perfectly fine, but who knows the engine and whatever. But it was just hilarious how they just tore it up, the seats, the whole 9 yards. And boom, they were down with it. I mean, it took about 10 minutes to rip that bus. Tore it, ripped the top off, then all the seats out and the frame out, and then the engine came out, and it was just, they went to town on that son of a bitch. It was interesting. They'd flatten the car, then they'd make it into a big square, and then that was it, It was cool.
I haven't watched because Tater put his door on the wrong way, so it hinges. Like if you're driving, the wind would catch it and blow it off, and that it's a solid door.
Right.
So when you look to your right, you don't have any visual.
I saw that. I think I saw his video. I saw part of that video. I'm like, you're a moron. You're an absolute idiot. When I drive a shuttle, I look out that window. I look out that door. I mean, any shuttle at the airport, you look through your door. You know what I'm saying? That's dumb that he does that. I think you could pull him over as a bus and say, you have a blind spot here. That's a stupid move. That's a dumb move. I wonder if that would be an illegal, because you can't.
I don't know if he's solving it with the camera.
It doesn't matter.
Some of them, but you still would rather have it not dependent on.
Yeah, because you want to look right away. You don't want to look at the camera. You want to look. When you're for a pedestrian or something, you don't know, because you look both ways. You want that. You don't want to blind. I saw him. You're an idiot. That guy's an idiot. I'm like, I heard him. I think I listened to part of his video. I'm like, what are you doing?
And if someone's banging on that door, how's he going to know who it is?
I totally agree. That's just because what's her name is over there. She's over there, and she's pissing and moaning, and she's not making any money either. She's gonna have to make money on Me OnlyFans and wherever else, because when money comes around, he's gonna have to support her ass, and that's not gonna last very long. That won't last, because she's not making any money over there in Rumble at all. I guarantee it. So just like with the Daily Woo, his channel's slowly dying.
Yeah.
Because he's down to 30,000, that's not good for him either. That's not good for him. At 30,000, and doing Disney every time, it's like, I'm not saying that.
Well, and now that she lost her channel, it doesn't matter if she gets any extra subs from his channel. Right,
absolutely. I know the whole thing is she's lost her channel, but then as soon as she wants to come back, it's like people say, guess what? She's they're gonna think she came back. They'll tell on her. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as they find out that she's back again, they'll tell on her. So, anyways, but she's not gonna make any money on the on there whatsoever. So, but I don't know. But anyways, but how's the job doing?
It's good. I'm driving right now.
Hanging out in the outskirts?
I'm on below Rockford.
Okay.
It's still north of I-80.
All right. Well, this is going to be a 1 hour show. It'll be up tomorrow, but I got to cut you loose here. I got to get this thing done, and I got to be somewhere tonight. So I have strict instructions from Sue Ellen. I am going to do a steak, like the one that he said that wasn't good enough. What's this? Where do you go to Aldi's?
Yeah.
I'm going to do an Aldi steak. I'm going to put it 57. I'm going to put it on that same kind of grill. I'm going to grill it. I'm going to say, listen, this is how you do it. Cause remember.
Yeah, Stuart was making fun of the meat that he uses, but Stuart wasn't being wasn't volunteering where he gets his meat from.
Right. But it doesn't.
If you're going to get it from a butcher, you're going to pay twice as much.
Correct. It really doesn't matter. I mean, it's about the seasoning and the way I put that stuff on there. It's what you put on the steak. You season the damn thing. And it's relatively just you're just getting. I get it. It's just how you season your omelet. I mean, when I make an omelet, what you put in the omelet. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. It's like. You can't sit there and just I've had many different places, different restaurants about the seasoning, and how it's cooked for you, If you have a dry steak, it'll be dry. But it is what it is. But anyways, I appreciate coming on the show, and we will talk to you later, okay?
All right. Let's see. Have a good one.
All right, there he goes, Carl. So I have a strict, just 1 hour show here, so fear-mongering radio. So, but, New York Daniel is his usual behavior, blind views and plagiarizing. But the new guy, man, I'm just busting balls, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm stalking him. I want to talk to him. And I can't talk to my boy. It's like, grow the hell up, man. It's not the end of the world, man. But, welcome to the hater club, He's going to love the hater behavior. He's going to piss and moan. That's what he likes to do. So, all right, man. And today, New York Daniel. What do I see here now? But sorry, I missed the NFL show. Crazy day. Shame on you. You never missed your Dan. You never ever missed it. Ever miss the show to save a troll. So. Maybe we'll put this one out on the 20th. We'll put this in the morning. How's that sound? Put this out put this one out tomorrow morning, the 27th. So we'll put the driving one out. Sarasota, Tim Hater, New York, Dan, Bendover Park, Minnesota. I've been driving around, so we'll do that one. We'll cruise around Bendover Park. Oh, Daniel, you are my brother. That's right. The hater community. The Chef Tal Potato Head. Yes. It's always fun to have blind views, stealing people's content. New York Dan. Morning! Bear exposure. Hides his channel again. Hiding his channel because he's too chicken. Bear exposure. I'm going to hide my channel, run off like a Nancy boy that I am. Well, you're listening out there in the she shed. The fake Bear exposure. It's so funny when he does it. It's like, I do think it's hilarious. I do. I think it's hilarious. All right, man. Yahoo! I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Yahoo! But you guys, remember the military men of the armed forces, of all the branches, that serve us well. All the wars, 1 and 2, the capitulation on September 2nd, 1945, and we had to storm those beaches. Snap the necks to crowds. Forgotten Vietnam, 52,000 plus. The men went in blue and got us working class. Balls the size of ovaries the size of oak trees. And would you shower in the shower of Penn State? I'd never shower in the shower of Penn State. I would not shower in the shower at Penn State. Can't do that. Peace over Penn State, Penn University. Did I say Air Force, Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant Coast Guard uniform? I don't know. Make sure to shut them out. I always, sometimes I forget. If I did the second time, so be it. Remember those guys. Freedom. We said so many wars, choices. Peace over Penn State. You don't like two men having sex, fine. You can't watch two women. Not a very Christian thing to be doing. If you like the adjudicated rapist and the convicted felon and the draft dodger, it's not my fault. It's the way she goes, right? Dangerous toys. All the generals are coming back. Still love the escalator behavior, and was his own person who shut it off. Don't be plagiarizing out there. Better choices. Don't drink and drive. Calls from Marissa and also when you carry the groceries. You carry the groceries. They pump you full. When they pump you full, yep, all of a sudden, you're knocked up like a cheerleader. Magic Johnson, you lying then or lying now? You have AIDS or not? We each help me people, right? That's all we're asking. But Stewie, Potato Head, Mr. Cheftel, the stalker. He's the new stalker. Stewie, following Sarasota Tim. I want to bust his balls. I want to spoon with him. Oh, Sarasota Tim, can I please spoon with you? Oh, yes, I can see Stewie coming in. Sarasota Tim, I'll cook you a nice meal. I'll give you a good back rub, and I'll bring some good cigars and a bottle of red wine. We'll have our own little chat. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. Don't worry about the camera up there. It's just there for fun. The red light's just nothing. Oh, Sarasota Tim, I want to bust your balls in my own special way. Please capitulate to me, and capitulate now. That's all I'm ever asking. Yes, that's the way it is. We appreciate everybody comes to the show. Thank you, Karl. Fear Mongering Radio. Out tomorrow morning. We push the other one out. So if something else comes up to talk about on the way home, we can talk about me. We can talk about me. We can talk about me. Bear exposure. New York Daniel. Morning! Morning! New York Daniel. Jealous of the stalker. Of the stalker! Oh, Sarasota Tim. It's me. I want to bust your balls. I want to be part of your intermediate community. We'll get into your little camper. Don't worry, I'm all water, no seeds. I won't tell anybody. Don't worry, Stewie. I want to bend you over like I know you. Please capitulate to me, bitch. Devious little smile. It's for you. Yeah. Dude. Peace, Middle East. Everyone keep it real in the field. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out.